Hey, what's up guys? Fred from Eastgate Unity here. Back to you with another unboxing. First impressions is the Bustin Hybrid V3 Sportster. Let's get into it. Padding, unlike some other companies. Look at that. So light. Look how dope that design is. That concave. Such a quality board. Wow, I cannot wait to ride this. You got your charger, you got your wood grain remote, stick, T-tool, charger remote, extra enclosure bolts, I think.
For those of you who don't know anything about Bustin boards, they've basically been making boards in the US for over 20 years now. They have the perfect amount of downhill boards, freestyle boards, push boards, you know, the traditional skateboard. So their makers basically have all the styles to what we really need as e-skate enthusiasts. So for instance, these wheels, I think these are 81A, but they feel extremely soft. So yeah, 81A, and they honestly feel like the Torque Board 110. As you can see, the concave is really aggressive. That's how I loved my the Maestro 37-inch. This is actually a 35-inch. It's hub motors, which I'm not normally a fan of, but it's a cruiser board. You know, it's not like the boards that, you know, I normally go over, like the Flux, you know, or the GTR, the Andra. It still does 29-30 miles per hour. The range now, because it's the version 3, it's still very impressive. Range is about 20 to 25 miles range, which is still very good. Obviously that depends on how you ride and the terrain and whatnot. This is the design I chose. It's kind of like a Saved by the Bell kind of wacky 90s design, but hey, I like it. I chose it. It's for me. You can actually change up the enclosure. You could do the carbon fiber look. You could do a gray enclosure if you want. I think this went well with the actual design of the 90s look, the cream look. But yeah, man, their trucks are always been so good. You know, even just their wheels, their deck. Again, I can't talk enough about their deck, how nice. I love their deck. This right here is shit. So I sold the Maestro 37. This is the Maestro Mini, and I actually regret selling the Maestro. It was a 37-inch and it was freaking perfect. So I said, you know what, why not as well just go for electric, because when I'm pushboarding, I don't like it as much as electric, because with electric you can actually carve at pretty much any speed you want. When you're pushboarding, you have to push, and then you can carve, because now you have speed to actually carve. So I always prefer electric. I skated when I was about 12 years old. I wasn't that good. You know, I think the best thing I ever did was shove-its and landed a couple kick flips and whatnot. So I wasn't really that good. I never snowboarded. I started getting the longboarding after e-skate. So yeah, let's see how she rides. Let's turn her on. What do you think is a visual trip, mile per hour, board, remote, true miles, I believe. first thing I want to talk about is the maneuverability of this board. As you can see, the turning radius is very impressive on this board. I was pleasantly surprised. The agility, the carving, it's just awesome on this board. It's a lot of fun. It's a true traditional longboard, yet with a battery and motors attached to it. So, like I said before, if you don't want to constantly pump and you just want to carve away, you want to pump away basically, you want to just cruise, this is the board for you. It's very low to the ground, so just be careful. Anytime you're going over speed bumps, just watch out. The kick push feature, I personally love. I didn't think I'd like it a lot, but once you actually need to go, just drop it and start kick pushing it, and you're good to go. You just get out of there. It's a really fun feature. You don't have to bend down and turn on the board. I actually really like it. I want to talk about the wheels. The wheels actually are really impressive. They're super soft, even though they're measured at 81A durometer. They honestly feel like the Torque Board 72A wheels that are super soft. I had no problems running over crappy gravel, rocks, cracks, all that good stuff. It was still very comfortable. Even though there was a freaking PU sleeve in the back, it still felt super comfortable. I enjoyed it a lot. As for the acceleration and braking, they're a little iffy. I think that's my probably #1 complaint. From what I hear, when it comes to hub motors and when it comes to acceleration and braking, they just hesitate a little bit, and I kind of felt that. Not the biggest deal in the world. It is what it is. What I do like about the board, that it's super, super light. You can carry it anywhere. When we actually stop for coffee or something like that, we could put our foot underneath the board and we could actually just turn the direction, and it's super easy to do rather than actually lifting up the board. So my overall opinion about the board is a great cruiser board. If you are a true longboarder, you will love this board. If you're looking for all kinds of crazy performance, all-terrain setup, this is not the board. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned to the next new video. Share, comment, like, subscribe, show some love. Have a good one, guys.